Be doing some more Blush Unleashed in today's episode. Our goal is to defeat the Black Knight, and then we'll do a couple of the main missions, and that's about it. Mainly the Black Knight, because I want to see my first reactions of the bosses on videos. So that's why I was like, hey, we could do Black Knight, depending on how hard it is. If we don't have a complete set of like gear, our gear is only 620 and we need 669. But other than that, I think our gear is perfectly fine. Hey, how you doing? How's life doing? Oh wow, I just got a new quest. Alright. We might turn that in as well. Alright. I love how we're still getting green equipment that's really doing anything. Alright. Alright. So I'm gonna do this. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Let's get through this. I don't see the point. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright. I like my little guy. He's so adorable. Look at him. He reminds me of the Chickmunk, because I've outed him in the Chickmunk. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Alrighty then, or just waiting. Alright, you got to... Well, you made me think that was an enemy. Whoa, boy, but watch out what you're doing. Whoa, what's happening? A lot of weird noises. She's like, oh. Come on, dance with me. Come on, Mia. Mia. Come on. Mia's my cat, right? Oh, the Black Knight's here. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, wait, yes, he is. Ow, I died on one hit. I'm getting a hit. I don't care. I don't like this. Alright guys, I want to die. That's okay. It's just me jumping around now at this point. I did not want to die. Come on, bro. Just die, bro. Oh, dodge that. He has a freaking huge sword. Oh my god. His chains. Throws chains at you. Okay. We can do this. Oh. Snap. Alright. It's almost dead. So I that down. He did something that leaked blood out of me. Ow! That's what he did. The battle. Oh my. I need this, please. No way. Come on. Come on, guys. Just kill him. Yeah. Now, can I get res, please? Oh my god, I need res. Thank you. Okay then. Wait. That was fun. That was pretty fantastic, bro. Now, can I want to open the box. What it gives me. Gave me new shoes. It's not any. It gives me better gear score, so I'm starting to think. I'm gonna keep that there. I'm not gonna. See. Yep, that one's bad. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's go talk to her. Alright. Let's go talk to her. Let's continue some of the main missions. Okay. Hi, Gimenes. Who are you? I don't care if it's dangerous. I'm not leaving. I'm not afraid of undead or the plague or anything else. I won't leave until I find my husband. Don Diego of House Rosa? He's the mysterious noble Gimenes was working for all this time? Oh god, this was some kind of mission, wasn't it? Darn your political games. Give my husband. One day, the Federation soldiers picked a group of refugees and separated them from the rest. They said that they picked were infected, but we knew better. Gimenes was in perfect health. All I know is that they took a group out into the ruins somewhere, and then only the soldiers came back. Well, not fools. The people they picked were the most vocal protectors of the Clown security. I know my husband is dead. I didn't come out here hoping to save him. I'm here to find his body. Thank you. I apologize for yelling at you. Before, Gimenes always described this employee as an honorable man. I'll gladly accept your help. The soldier took my husband and others east. I can't get past the undead, but maybe you can. Find refugees. Okay, get past the undead. We could do this. Except we need to sell first. So let's. It wouldn't be pity of us to go sell first, right? Ooh, we just went through that tiny hole. That was nice. Oh! I better, like, move. I got stuff to turn in anyways over here. I got a quest we can turn in up here. Alright, let's go. Before we do that, we have to sell first. Oh, actually, salvage. Alright. Salvage. Alright, salvage equipment that we don't need. We'll salvage that one. Oh, we could probably sound it. No, we can't. Alright. Let's turn in our daily thing.
I never thought it would
Not
come
daily
to this.
thing. I found a gift box for you that was down there. Here you go, take it. Alright? Here, take it. You stop talking and just take the box, okay? Alright. Let's go. Let's go find the refugees where Gimenes described. We could do this. Come on. Jump through the thingy. Alright. There we go. There we go. We could do this all the way down here. It's not at this arena thing. I've been down here before. So I was searching through things while I was grinding because I was getting bored of grinding. So I was just looking around. So it's not that. Okay, good. The Federation led a command. The plague and terror must not spread. To prevent the undead cities from getting out of gather all civilians from quarantine. Zone in our place. Similarly execute them. No. Destroy this missive after reading its contents. Why should I? Hang on, I want to check something. That's part of the getting the letters, right? It is! Okay, good. We need 3 more letters. Gimenes is a man. You should investigate the others. Hold. Okay. You find a large man in well-made clothes with a skull over one eye. According to what Diego and Gimenes told you, it must be Gimenes. Gimenes is lying dead on the ground. You might find some clues if you examine the body. Gimenes' arm and legs were repeatedly bitten and most likely by an undead. However, the actual case of death appears to be speared wound in his back. There's a necklace with dried blood on it. The necklace seems to be a crude magic item. There is a red pooper drawn on the white background. There's something hard inside the lining of his vest. You tear open the lining and find a tattered diary. It seems to be Gimenes. The back part of the diary is torn out. Okay. Time to read. August 13th. 6 suspicious men dropped by the tavern. They ordered 4 glasses of beer and 2 glasses of green wine. One of the men looked as if he were trying to hide himself, so I guess he was a wanted man. Or he was perhaps a retired soldier who had just left the battlefield. An official who came from Spear stayed at my tavern for quite a while. What was that official's name? I've always had a trouble remembering names. The official ordered one from me, but I didn't want his coin. Around midnight, the official met with the 6 men behind the traveler. One of them carried a bag which contained a necklace with an eye on it. A suspicious religious group. It seemed a little strange to me. The official said nothing to the men, something I couldn't hear. But it didn't like this was the first time he was meeting them. Anyway, they caused no trouble at the tavern, and the 6 men paid for their drinks. August 16th. Soldiers dropped by the tavern. They asked if Lewis used to drink here. I answered that Lewis often dropped by the tavern, but he did not enjoy drinking. They asked around the tavern, and I overheard them stating to one of the customers the reason they wanted to find Lewis. They said Lewis had dug up the tomb of his late wife and exhumed her corpse. He had been heard boasting that he would revive his dead wife. I went again very late at night. Lewis dropped by after the tavern was closed. He said his wife was resurrected. Resurrected? Nobody but insane cultists would believe in such an idea. I took a bottle of rum and gave it to Lewis. I told him soldiers had been asking after him, and I advised him to stop doing whatever he was doing. Lewis still wanted to tell me about the resurrection, but I closed the door. I understand Lewis misses his late wife and often feels an overwhelming deep despair, but I don't want to listen to someone's mumble and grumbles after my tavern is closed for the night. That's pretty interesting. Resurrection? Also, there's a chest over here. Let's grab that chest. Alright, we can upgrade our bag. Okay. Find old diary in the ravine. August 18th. A guest from the South Tesla told me the most disturbing news. He told me about a rumor that a woman tried to eat her husband, and he said the husband's name was Lewis. What on earth happened to Lewis? August 19th. Lewis dropped by in my tavern. I closed up early and shuttered the windows. Lewis' arm was gone and he was bleeding from his wounds. He said his revived wife had eaten off his arm. I never seen such a thing, and not even a bat if he had her teeth alone cut through an entire arm. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I gave Lewis an empty room and wept in the corner. August 20th. When I awoke, Lewis was gone. The only thing left on the bed was a necklace with an eye on it. I remembered having seen the necklace before. It was the third eye. Gimenes says she had bad feeling about the necklace and wanted to burn it, but I decided to keep it. The night air is heavy and I don't think I can sleep. Okay, we have to find his last diary, I think. Has to be his last diary. Okay, let's read this. Alright, August 21st. Someone's knocked on the door of my traveling. They said they were running away from the great chaos in Treza. I stepped outside and saw the world had gone crazy. The dead were walking and the living were dying. The gods had forsaken us and betrayed the world I had trusted in. Warsaw Castle was gone, or rather it had been taken by the undead and no one could get in. The people claimed the count must have cursed us. Gimenes and I went north as fast as we could. We shared bread and fire with others who escaped, and we slept out in the open. Gimenes pleaded with me that she would never return her once we arrived in Castle. I hope everyone else is safe. August 27th. The Federation of Spurious keep blocking the road. Even though we don't have the plague, they say they are bound by the Council's orders. Oh, great Council, I hope you'll eat dirt. I don't have much ink left for these entries. I wish we could let other cities know what happened to us. I cannot believe the Federation abandoned us. September 7th. The world continues in grind, written with the branch. I cannot take it anymore. I tried so hard to negotiate with the Federation chief. We are hungry and have been here for such a long time. We are weak, but somehow we can still make our voices heard, and we are prepared to die. It doesn't matter how now. If the undead get us, or if we die of exposure and isolation, we are ready. On the last page, there is a bloody handprint below. It's a single word, written shakily in blood. Traitor. Wow. What a traitor. Alright, let's talk to this. Leave me alone! Don't come any closer. God, they killed everyone. They left us here to rot. The Federation soldiers, they promised us food. We followed them into this death trap, and then the archers let loose. I don't know. They just shoved us into the ravine, and then the priest gave it the word to start shooting. There were third-eye priests with the soldiers. They were the ones giving us the orders. We thought it was strange, but we were scared and ugly. Idiots! I need to get out of here. They'll be back. You should run too. Alright, we put to Don Diego. Alright, Don Diego. I got a problem, Don Diego. Gimenes' story was interesting, actually. Let's go. Ooh, let's go. Don Diego, it's an emergency. Don Diego. Don Diego, I need you. Alright. We're here. Okay.
Most interesting.
All right. So did you find Gimenes? Did he give you a report? I'm sorry, he's dead. Don, he was a good spy and served me well over the years. I was someone to look after his family. But were you able to recover anything? A report, a diary of some kind. Surely he had something. I found his diary. Oh good, this should clear things up. Let's see. What? No, this can't be. Federation was killing innocent civilians. Courtless in charge of the military. How could this happen? If the report is accurate, then the Third Eye Court has affiliated the Federation at the highest levels. Worse, it appears they're using the Federation to keep the Tesla civilians from leaving. It's like they want people to be trapped here. Desperate. But why? What is the goal? No, you're right. I don't want to admit it, but I have to face the truth of this. Even if we didn't have this diary, the mass grave you found is proof enough. The Federation soldiers here are committing war crimes they must have stopped. There's no need for that. These men are following orders, and those orders are coming from the council. Only the council will order an operation of this size. Though it pains me to say, Carmine is responsible, but Teza is not my city. It should be Count Warsaw who lodges this complaint up on the behalf of the people. We need to reach Warsaw Castle and meet the Count, but we may have a more pressing matter first. Professional has gone missing. She tried one last time to convince the Federation commander to provide an escort to search the wounds. She believes the faces are back in the Third Eye, giving them the pawn devices to raise the dead. When he refused to help her, she disabled the guards who went into the wounds herself alone. Professor is the only one who seems to be understanding the pawn device responsible for all of this. If we can't find her, we'll never stop the undead plague in Teza, and the Faceless will have won. Find Fauna, help her destroy the devices, and then meet me in the castle to speak with the Count. Alright. Well guys, I think we made pretty good progress this episode. We got some pretty interesting stuff. But if you guys enjoyed this episode / stream, hit the like button down below and leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!